Welcome to Vishwashanti Darshan Channel. This show is Vishwa Samvad. The vision of this unique channel devoted to world peace is by revered Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karar. Due to his philosophy and visionary efforts, the World Peace Parliament of Science, Religion, Spirituality and Philosophy was organized to witness its 10th chapter at Philosopher Shri Dnyaneshwara World Peace Dome. It's the largest dome in the world dedicated to world peace and humanity. It can be called a spiritually oriented scientific laboratory. Mr. Dinis Gaurda, founder of Ztudium UK, was a keynote speaker in one of the sessions at the 10th World Peace Parliament. Ztudium is a technology-based company working on AI and has created various platforms. Let's see first how Mr. Dinis has expressed his feelings about this magnificent World Peace Dome and try to understand his views about the world peace. So welcome sir to this show. Your expression about this World Peace Dome, now you have visited this place, so how do you feel?
I'm very humble and very excited because first of all it's a fantastic achievement for humanity, is celebrating the best of humanity, and the fact that it's within a university is even more special. So I think what Dr. Varad did was creating one of the most special places in the planet. For people listening to us, I think everyone should come and engage, and it should become a spiritual place. It is already, but a bigger destination, spiritual place. And what I feel here is that as a technologist working in a lot of very advanced technologies, we need to combine these two things together. And I think the spirituality is, and I love as well, that is about spirituality, religion, and science, which we need to combine together. So it's an honor to be here.
Ztudium is a technology-based company working on AI and has created various platforms. I would like to know about your foundation, what your foundation is actually doing.
Yeah, so my business and my background is, actually I come from a lot of different backgrounds because I'm a very curious person, but I studied initially language and literature, then I went to a master in science and technology and media, and I ended up actually working. I'm a writer as well, so I wrote a lot of books, and actually poetry as well, and philosophy. So I like all of these things, but at the moment in my present career, I'm combining all of these, building artificial intelligence. So what I do with my company, Ztudium Group, that is based in London, but it's a global company. Actually, we are expanding all over the world, from Vietnam. Here in India is our biggest hub. And what we want to do is combine the very best technology of the world with the very best values that Dr. Karar and you guys here in the World Peace Dome are offering. And all my personal quest was about how can we combine ideas with technology and with platforms that can empower humanity. Because I believe that we are in a unique time in history. Like Dr. Vijay Bhatkar said, one of the biggest challenges right now is, okay, a lot of times in history we had civilizational crashes and we had a lot of risks, and are we going to end, are we going to destroy ourselves? So at the moment it's probably the most challenging one with artificial intelligence, especially with artificial general intelligence. So what we build with our company is especially platforms and technologies that can help this. The biggest platforms we have is businessabc.net, which is mostly like an encyclopedia for businesses, using blockchain and artificial intelligence technology to quantify and identify all the business. So that means the business know that they're dealing with a business, not fake and things like that. Then the other platform, which is more interesting for here, is definitely the platform of Cities ABC. And the Cities ABC is a platform about cities that puts the cities in 3D. So it's quite advanced, and we're going to be working with a lot of universities, and of course the MIT Pune World Peace University is very important for me. And then the other platform that we're working, that is probably one of the most important, is called Wisdomia.ai, and like the name says, is wisdom and utopia combined. So it's mostly an encyclopedia of all the history of humanity and the universe. It's very ambitious, and India is as well one of the bases, because India is, from the mythology to the spirituality, combines everything. And so these are the three measures, and then we build a lot of technology more invisible, like we created IDNA. So IDNA is AI.DNA. That is an artificial intelligence, generative AI mix with swarm intelligence, artificial intelligence platform, and as well labs that aims to use these models of AI to integrate consciousness, to integrate spirituality, and at the same time make sure that the biggest large language models, for the ones that know a bit more about these things, can be used for the betterment of humanity.
Revered Professor Dr. Vishwashanti Darshan believes that a value-based universal education system should be evolved with an appropriate component of science, religion, spirituality to establish and develop a holistic, peace-loving, harmonious global society. He thinks that it is one of the important solutions to the world's conflicts. Let's hear what Mr. Dinis Gaurda says about this. How we can integrate values in our current educational system.
So I've been a teacher in universities for the last 15 years more or less, but now I don't have time. But I was teaching Copenhagen Business School, the French group that owns the University of Monaco, Group Omnis, and as well I get guest lectures in a lot of universities here in India and so forth. I think education is the paramount of society, and at the moment it's not just education. It has to be what Dr. Varad created, which is amazing. It has to be education embedded with values. Because if you look at the German Nazis, they were playing piano and listened to Beethoven, and at the same time they did the Holocaust. So there's a lot of ways we can use, especially I would say if you integrate precisely the areas that the World Peace University pushes. So from science, philosophy, religion, and as well all the best of technology together, we actually is the way to go. But at the moment, especially for the generations that we are breathing and all the generations that are right now, we're going to have a big challenge. Is that these generations will have to coexist with digital sentience. So AI agents, they will become as advanced as humans, and robotics in the next 5 years.
So these will be the keywords in the coming years. Clarion call for the 10th World Peace Parliament of Science, Religion, Spirituality and Philosophy was, will the world ever see the end of the 21st century? The reason for this call emerged as we are witnessing so much unrest, war-like situations in the world. Will we be able to search peace in the world? What will be the future of this world? Here is what Mr. Dinis Gaurda says.
What is going to happen is, if you look at history, and the Indian mythology again is wonderful in that, history is always a reinvention, and the cosmos keeps reinventing itself or redefining or evolving. So what I believe is that, of course, the human species as we have it is no longer going to exist. So if you look at the Homo australopithecus, Homo sapiens, so you're going to have these two Homos, but you're going to have a new Homo. And this is going to be in the next 5-10 years, because we are going to biology and biology integration with technology. There's robotics integration, there's Neuralink technology so definitely it's going to be very exciting, risky as well. For instance, I now push the risk for people listening to us. For instance, recently there was a leaked document that went to the Congress of US that mentioned that one single AGI, this is in writing, so I want to alert, but make sure that especially the students and people listening to us have conscious, one single AGI can replace all the working professionals in the world.
That's true.
So I believe that we have to prepare these AGIs because we cannot stop it, okay? But we can actually, if we embed on them spirituality and values of cosmic balance and harmony, we can coexist and create new balance with this new iteration, like you said, for the next 1 year.
Right. Okay. Thank you very much,
and
sir.
it is key for that.
Yeah, your words are important for our viewers also, especially for the students. Thank you very much, and thanks for talking with us.
My honor. Thank you so much.